Why you keep starting over. The hidden psychology of resetting your life instead of repairing it. Have you noticed how often you promise yourself a fresh start? A new Monday, a new month, a new journal, a new routine? Yet somehow you keep returning to the same patterns. The problem isn't that you lack motivation. It's that you've been taught to reset your life instead of repairing it. Today, we're uncovering why constantly starting over may be preventing the lasting change you're searching for. Your brain loves the emotional high of a fresh beginning because it creates the illusion of instant transformation. But real healing rarely arrives through dramatic resets. It grows through repairing the habits, beliefs, and emotional patterns that quietly shape your everyday life. Sustainable change begins when you stop chasing a new identity and start strengthening the one you already have. You don't need another version of yourself. You need a deeper relationship with the person you already are. Lasting peace isn't found in constantly reinventing your life. It's found in consistently rebuilding it. Every year, millions of people promise themselves a completely different life, a new routine, a new mindset, a new body, a new career, a new personality. For a few days, the excitement feels real. Motivation is high. The future looks different. Then life happens. The routine breaks. The excitement fades. Old habits quietly return. Soon another reset begins. The cycle repeats. The problem isn't your ability to change. The problem is believing change only happens through dramatic beginnings. Psychologists sometimes refer to this as the fresh start effect. New beginnings create optimism. They help us believe the past has been left behind. While that hope can be useful, it can also become addictive. Instead of repairing what's broken, we abandon it. Instead of improving our current systems, we replace them. Instead of understanding ourselves, we create another version of ourselves. But unresolved patterns travel with us. Changing the calendar doesn't automatically change the mind. A new notebook cannot erase an old belief. A new routine cannot heal an old wound. If the emotional foundation remains untouched, the same behaviors often return in different forms. This is why sustainable growth feels slower than dramatic transformation. Repair requires honesty. It asks uncomfortable questions. What keeps pulling me back? What emotion am I trying to avoid? What belief continues to shape my decisions? These questions rarely produce instant relief. They produce awareness. And awareness is where real change begins. Another reason we constantly reset is because perfection feels easier than progress. If today's routine isn't perfect, we declare failure. If one healthy meal is missed, the entire week feels ruined. If one difficult day interrupts our momentum, we convince ourselves we have to start again. But life isn't built on perfect streaks. It's built on returning. Missing one day isn't failure. Giving up because of one day creates the failure. Healthy minds recover faster than they restart. Repair also teaches flexibility. Rigid thinking says, if I can't do everything, I'll do nothing. Flexible thinking says, what small step can I take today? That single shift changes everything. Growth becomes sustainable because it adapts to real life instead of demanding perfect conditions. Our identity also plays a powerful role. Many people build their confidence around becoming someone different, but lasting confidence comes from becoming more honest. Instead of asking, who should I become? Ask, who am I becoming through today's choices? Identity is shaped by repetition, not declarations. Every small action becomes evidence. Every healthy boundary, every honest conversation, every moment of rest, every difficult decision. These ordinary moments quietly build the person you trust. Repair also means making peace with unfinished progress. Healing is rarely linear. Some days feel strong, others feel heavy. Neither defines your future. The important question is not whether you stumbled. It's whether you stayed connected to your values while finding your way forward. Your nervous system doesn't need another dramatic promise. It needs consistent evidence that you will show up for yourself, even when motivation disappears. That is how trust grows. Not through perfect performance, through dependable presence. The healthiest people are not those who never fall apart. They are the ones who know how to return without shame. They repair instead of restart. They adjust instead of abandon. They learn instead of judge. Over time, these small acts of self-respect become emotional resilience. The goal isn't to create a flawless life. The goal is to create a life you no longer feel the need to escape. When you stop chasing endless fresh starts, you finally discover something far more valuable. A stable relationship with yourself. That relationship becomes the foundation for every healthy habit, every meaningful decision, and every peaceful season that follows. Because the strongest transformation isn't the one that begins with excitement. It's the one that continues with quiet consistency, long after the excitement has faded.